Hey TikTok, welcome back to another Me Monday. This is Nicole with From Red, and today we are continuing to talk about our series about overcoming shame. This week we are talking about the first step to overcoming shame, which is acknowledgement. Acknowledgement simply means to take notice, to be self-aware, acknowledging that you have done A, B, C, or D, E, F has been done to you. The last thing we want to do is hide what we have done. We want to be completely open. We want to be transparent. And when we don't do these things, we are open up to the enemy for things to be able to come in and to be able to manifest in our lives, whether it manifests through promiscuity, whether it manifests through gambling, whether it manifests through drugs, whether it manifests through homosexuality, whether it manifests through suicidal thoughts, depression. It will manifest when we do not acknowledge this shame. Because we don't acknowledge this shame, everything is locked up inside. And though we think that it's locked up inside and we will sit up and say things that are false, like I'm suffering in silence. No, you're not suffering in silence, because it's coming out on the outside like vomit. Whether it means that you get angry with that person that did something and they have nothing to do with what has happened to you or what you have done to someone else, but because you are harboring this shame on the inside, it's beginning to manifest in your life, and it's beginning to manifest by coming out and vomiting onto other people. So the first thing we have to do is acknowledge. When we keep these things secrets, they become like a nervous tick that we cannot get rid of in many cases. And in some cases, people go ahead and they just continue to live this life without acknowledging that these things have happened in their lives, and they take these things to their grave. They take these things to their grave. As a result of them taking to their grave, they may die with unforgiveness, or they are dying with shame, having never dealt with that issue that they were dealing with. So the first thing we want to do is acknowledge today. Open up your mouth and acknowledge. Do not be ashamed. Do not be embarrassed about what has happened, because that's what the enemy wants us to do. Instead of running with that thing behind your back, turn around. Stop right where you are right now. Stop. Turn around and face that thing. Acknowledge that it happened. Acknowledge that you did this. And the first thing to do after we do that is, after we have done that, we are going to God and we're saying, I have done ABC or DEF has been done to me, and He can bring healing and deliverance into our lives. And remember, God is taking you from a rag to a quilt. Y'all have a marvelous day. Bye-bye.